Hi guys, I'm Tracy and welcome to today's video. So today I want to share with you guys the brushes that when I first got them I didn't like them, and over time after use I've learned to really love them and appreciate them, and I use these regularly. So we're going to start out with the two Kyureido brushes. I got this with my first Fude Japan order, and I think I got these mainly to get to the free shipping amount, but I'm so glad I got these, and initially I wasn't terribly surprised. One is the Kyureido KK002. I have powder on it because I'm gonna demo it really quick. So I really like this for under eye powdering. It's so light and airy. It's taken the place of my Wayne Goss airbrush or number 2, and I think I like this one better because I'm going to show you. So here, clean it up. So here it is without product, and I'm going to put this much of the by Theyre Hydra powder, and that's kind of a decent amount I put on there. And it soaks up so much product, but when you lay the powder down it doesn't look powdery or heavy. So for me, I have fairly dry skin, especially like under the eyes, so I try to avoid putting a lot of powder there. But every time I use this brush, there's never a heavy look. Also, this powder, I got it fairly recently. It is really good if you have textured skin or dry skin. It doesn't exacerbate fine lines, pores, or dryness or anything. It really smooths out the under eye area, or I use it like right here. And I didn't realize it at the time, but there is actually a lot of hype around this brush, and I understand why. It's just such a, for me, a perfect size for powdering. It's also good for a light blush application, but it's just, it's not terribly expensive. It's really high quality. It's taken the place of my Wayne Goss airbrush and Wayne Goss number 2. And I think I like this one better. So I'm so glad I got this one, because the Wayne Goss brushes, I'm pretty sure, are discontinued. So that's the first one. And another Kyureido brush that I'm really liking, and when I first got this, I was actually kind of disappointed. That is the KK003. So this is also Gray Squirrel, and the KK002 is also 100% Gray Squirrel. This is their larger eye brush of the series, and I actually thought it was going to be a round tapered brush, but it's a flat pinch ferrule. It's fairly large, so these types of brushes I kind of tend to shy away from, because I don't have big eyes, and I feel like this is a lot of brush for someone like me. But I've been reaching for this over my Wayne Goss 3 to do a initial eyeshadow lay down, or to do like under the brow, or just to set the eye area after I put concealer down. And it's just, it lays down the powder so beautifully. It's so comfortable. It's, you can't even feel it barely on your eye. And I just keep reaching for it, and I didn't think I would. I thought this was going to go in storage and not be seen for a while, but I've been reaching for this regularly, and I highly recommend this one. Okay, and then this one might not be a big surprise, and this one is also from my first Fude Japan order, and I got this because of the Hakuhodo price increase. That is the G5542, and I've been talking about this one a lot, and this brush came very highly recommended. And the reason I wasn't like terribly excited at first is I was enjoying the G5544. Okay, I've been using the G5544 and I've been loving this for bronzer because it's so light and airy. And when I initially got this one, I'll put them side by side. When I initially got this one, it was, you know, it wasn't washed, and it kind of felt like it would be too dense for bronzer and powder, but it's not. It is denser than this one, but it functions, you know, kind of similarly to the G5544, except it deposits more product, it holds on to more product, and it's got more surface area. So it's just an amazing powder bronzer brush. And you know what? I'm going to link a video of me demoing this. I don't want to use it right now because I'm going to put some cream products on. So I'll show it to you guys. And I know the price has gone up on this, but it really is an amazing brush. And if you want to splurge, I don't think you'll be disappointed with this one. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, also I've been talking about this one a lot, and that is the Hakuhodo B539, and this is a concealer brush. And I kind of was a little disappointed with how thin it is, and I was thinking of using it for eyeshadow, but I've been really liking it for concealer, and I've never had a brush this fine and this precise for concealer. And what I can do now is I can use concealer to clean up my eyeshadow if I put a little bit too much down here, and it helps clean up the edge right here, which I didn't used to do. And one of you guys said it's a very elegant brush to use, and I agree. It's just a nice, very I feel like an artist when I'm applying my makeup with this, because it's just such a beautiful brush. It's made of 100% Kolinsky, and I got it, I believe it was $49 when I got it, and I think it's worth it. I believe now it's at least like $65, and at that price point I would rather get like, a nice cheek brush or something. You can get this for a lot less than this right now. So I don't know if I highly recommend it, but I've just been really enjoying this one, and it's kind of allowed me to appreciate this shape brush more. So that's the B539. And then another one, and I've had this for some time, and I remember doing the haul for this and just not really liking it, and that is the Yoshiki, the Kyureido Yoshiki cheek brush. And it's not the softest hairs. In fact, when I got it, it felt like pretty rough and very coarse, but after washing it and using it, it's turned into just a wonderful cream bronzer and cream blush brush. And I'm going to show it to you with the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. So I just like the shape. I like how it picks up just the, just the right amount of product. I put a lot on there because this product doesn't really translate very dark on me. But I love it for cream bronzer. And now that I've been using it so much with cream products, I actually appreciate the fact that it's not made up of the finest goat hairs, because I don't feel like I have to be so gentle with it. I was like covering the camera this whole time. Okay, so I just really appreciate the size and the fact that it is made of coarser hairs. And I feel like when you're using a goat hair brush for powder products, you want something that has hairs that are a little bit more resilient, and also a denser brush. So I really do like this one. Did not think I would, use it for anything. So that is the Kyureido Yoshiki cheek brush. Oh, this is another one I've been recently using all the time, and that is the Muragishi Sangyo Hana Sakura cheek brush. And I got this one because this brand was going to increase their rates, and at the time, and I believe still, it's a very fairly priced brand for what you get. This is a mix of goat and gray squirrel hair, and it's got, you know, kind of a basic shape as far as a cheek brush, and I do really favor this type of brush, and I have a lot of them, but I just love how easy it is to use, how light of an application it provides if you have a very pigmented product, or if you want to just specifically apply blush, or it also does highlighter really well here and here. So I'm just really surprised at this, considering that the cost, and that this is not a very talked about brush, and I do think it's very underrated, and I use this brush all the time, and I haven't had it too long, and I wouldn't say I disliked it. I just wasn't expecting much from it, and I think it deserves way more attention than it gets. So that is the Muragishi Sangyo Hana Sakura cheek brush. And then this is one of the last ones, and this is a Refer brush, and I believe this style was sent to me complimentary, and that is the number 4, and I love this for cream blush, and I would say it's my favorite cream blush brush because of the angle. Also, the hairs are pretty soft, but not like super silky like some of the Hakuhodo brushes, and I really appreciate that. I believe this is a mix of goat and synthetic. If it's not, I'll put a little note down below, but I think that type of hair is really good for cream blush. It's not super dense, but it's just for me the perfect density for cream blush. I'm going to use this Tower 28 Magic Hour blush. I kind of put a lot on there so you guys can really see how it applies. See how beautifully it puts that on so quickly, and just like the right amount. If you're familiar with Refer brushes, they're very durable brushes, I feel, and they hold up to a lot of washing. And when you use a cream cheek brush or a cream bronzer brush, I feel like your brush really takes a beating. So I don't mind using this brush for that because I feel like it could take it. And you know, again, the size is perfect for my face, and I just love how easy and quick this will apply your cream blush, especially if you're starting out with cream blush. I think this is a good one to use at first. So that's the Refer 4. And really quick, this is a small liner brush from Mizuho. It's the MB133, and I think I got this because there was an impending price increase, and it wasn't, I think it was maybe $10, maybe not even that. And it's the best liner brush that I have because it provides, for my preference, it provides a thin enough line, but not too thin that you can barely see it. And it's really good for your top lash line. And because the hairs are fairly long and the hairs are fairly soft and flexible, it's very comfortable on the eye. So I've used this for powder shadow. I used it today for my brows, and it worked fine for my brows, but I think it's better for liner if you use a gel liner or shadow for liner. It's such an easy brush to use, and it's just always, my liner always looks amazing when I use this brush. And I was not expecting much from a, you know, $9 or $10. It might have been more, I'm not sure, about $10. I wasn't expecting a lot, and I absolutely love this brush, and so glad I got it. So that's gonna do it for now. I really wanted to do this because when I film my hauls and first impressions, a lot of times I'm kind of like, oh, I don't like this brush, but I wanted to give an update to really shine light on brushes that I found to be really amazing after giving it some time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.